Are you tired? Are you exhausted? 2020 has been relentless. Hi, I'm Lynn Christian from Soul Salt, and this is episode 8 of How to Be True in a Time of Turmoil. If you are exhausted, if you're tired, I can relate. And the message for today is we need to end strong. I learned this from my mother, who allowed me to work with her by doing some beadwork. She taught me embroidery, some crochet, some knitting, but mostly I loved doing the beadwork. When she was making these Christmas stockings for our family, I was responsible for putting the beads and the sequins on the names, and I did this Christmas tree. And if you pull the Christmas tree off and look behind it, you'd be able to see the knots, or each of the letters, the knots that I used after I would do a string of beads and sequins. That taught me to end strong, because there were times where I didn't have enough thread to tie off a good knot. Or there'd be other times where I didn't tie it correctly. And if you end weak when you're doing beadwork, all the beads eventually loosen and they unravel, and the thing that you just spent hours on falls apart. There's an important lesson in finishing strong that she taught me, and I'm applying it today as well as maybe you are. For instance, we have COVID-19. We are not finished with that. If you look at the date, today is Wednesday, the 14th of October, 2020. We still need to wash our hands, avoid touching our faces, socially distance, wear our masks. It will be a while before a reliable and proven and effective vaccination or treatment will be available. So we have to take responsibility. I know we're tired of it, but we have to finish this strong. And we may not even be at the halfway mark. So we need to stay strong so that we can end strong. Poll watchers, we're like 21 days away from the actual election. And poll watchers, you might be excited about what you see or disappointed in what you see, but realize polls are simply just a function of a survey of somebody saying what they intend to do. If we're not registered, and some of us may have already missed our registration date, but if not, we can register. It's a very simple but multi-step process of registering, receiving your ballot, voting, and making sure your vote is counted. So to finish strong, to get to the results that you want in the election, your best chance is to make sure that you show up and do your part. I have a plan. Do you have a plan? I know how I'm getting my ballot. I know how I'm filling it out. I know how to sign it appropriately, put it back in the envelope appropriately, and make sure that it's delivered. And for many of us, there's a tracking device where we can track how that ballot gets delivered and counted. We need to end strong. And one of the reasons why I'm bringing this topic up is an article that I recently read in the elemental section of Medium. It says, your surge capacity is depleted. If so, that's why you're feeling awful. This is by Tara, Tara, Haelle. It looks like this. A surge is something that we feel when there's a natural disaster and we just jump into action and we can act. But we have so many things that have been relentless in 2020 that a lot of us, our resilience is low. So we need to rest, renewal, get refreshed, get more sleep, pull away from activities that we have done routinely to maybe recover, and then finish strong. The message today, we have work to do. Let's get it done. If this is useful, you may want to follow me on Instagram. It's LYN Christian, or at Soul Salt on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook. If this message is really useful, you may even want to go out to Soul Salt Coaching, all one word, on YouTube, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Or you can go out to soulsalt.com, the website, and sign up, subscribe to our newsletter. This is not a time to back off. We need to be strong and finish strong. We can do it. Let's do it together. Thanks for joining me today.